Hello, my name is Amber Brown, and today for our science lesson, we are going to be doing K-PS3-2, which is use tools and materials provided to design and build a structure that will reduce the warming effect of sunlight on the Earth's surface. The students' learning goals will be students will demonstrate knowledge of engineering and design process by creating a structure that provides shade. The learning activity is every student can participate in the engineering and design process in this challenge, in which they will try to keep an ice cube from melting. The vocabulary words would be structure, which is the arrangement of and relations between the parts of elements of something complex, and shade means to have the sun blocked. So then I would make an example to this, or tell the students an example of how, like, oh my gosh, on a hot day, I'm going to need some shade. What are some shaded structures that we stay under to keep cool? And then hopefully students will raise their hand or shout out like, oh, trees, stand under trees to get shade. We stay in buildings and with the AC. We are under tents. We are under canopies. So then I would explain to the students, okay, we are going to be creating structures whose function is to provide shade. Their task, their activity would be they will need to protect an ice cube that is out in the sun. We want to keep it from melting. So we'll say, let's find out more how we're going to do that. But first, our materials we need are popsicle sticks, tape, white construction paper, and black construction paper, a small Ziploc baggie, and ice, pencil, and some regular 8.5 by 11 paper to draw some ideas, some notes on before they start their structure. But before that, I'm going to have the students get into groups of around 3 or 4 and brainstorm and get together on their blank paper of like what are they going to do? How are they going to work together, communicate, and to keep their ice from melting and in the sun under their structure or shaded structure. So then once the students have brainstorm their ideas, they'll get all their materials, get that all ready, and they will once they have it built, they will go outside and place their structures in the sun and with their baggies with ice. So for example, here's a structure with black construction paper. So they would put, and tape and popsicle sticks, they would put the bag of ice underneath in the sun, see what happens. And another construction would be, on the white construction paper with their structure. Put the ice in, see if it melts. Anyway, so then, like I said, after 15 minutes, the students are playing, bring them back in, and we're going to see if their ice stayed, or if it melted under their structure. Did it provide enough shade? So we'll have the students get in their groups and engage with each other and as a whole class, and have them communicate like, hey, what helped protect their structure? What would they have done to make their structure better? Did it make a difference that if they used a black construction paper or a white construction paper? And then later, and maybe throughout the week, you can expand on like how the black attracts the heat from the construction paper and the white does not. And the informal assessment when conducting this lesson would be that, I would be observing the students as they talked about what worked and didn't work for their structure that provided shade, and if it, helped, provide shade to their ice cube. And extended lesson also for higher order thinking would be that, okay, now that you know what worked and didn't work with your structure, what would you have done differently? What would you have added less or more, popsicle sticks, less or more tape? Would you just a lot of thinking, have them thinking like, okay, maybe I just need just a little piece of paper and some tape, and my ice cubes would have not melted. All right, thank you so much.